Welcome to my first YouTube video. Super excited. Welcome to the channel. Well, I'll probably look back on this video one day and be like, what the heck was I thinking? But oh well, let's give it a shot. Here we go. Okay, this is my first time ever recording myself on video. Let me tell you, it's not as easy as you'd think it would be. Like, recording yourself on your phone is a whole lot easier than like using a full camera and setting it up, making sure you have the right lighting. Like, hopefully this looks good. I have no idea. Okay, so a little bit about me. I work a full-time job. I work in retail, store manager, so I'm busy, 5 days a week, 40 hours I work, and then outside of that, I still find time for the gym 5 days a week and find time for everything else in my life. This is where I live, my cute little apartment. Doesn't have too many decorations, but I like to keep it pretty simple. So now how I got started into fitness, it was back in college. I would say probably like my sophomore year. So how old was I? How many years ago was that? Probably like 6 years ago almost now. I used to be super afraid of the gym. Like, I thought it was only for people who wanted to lose weight, and I didn't realize that you could gain weight at the gym. One of my good friends, Riley, he was the one that, told me like, oh, like, why don't you come work out with me? I can help you, put on weight, since I had always had a hard time gaining weight anyways. So I was like, well, might as well give it a chance, because eating a ton of food didn't work. I had such a fast metabolism, could not gain weight. It was so hard. I was so tiny. I mean, I'm still tiny now, but I was tinier back then, which was scary when I look back at pictures. I'm like, wow, I used to be that little. Like, I still think I'm so little, and everyone still thinks I'm tiny, but I'm not as tiny as I used to be, let me tell you. So anyways, 6 years ago, we were in college, we had a class, like, we had opposite schedules, so the only time we were able to go work out was like at 5 or 6 a.m. right when the gym opened on campus. And for me to get up that early, girl, that was not easy for me to do. But we worked out 3 days a week. I had no idea what I was doing at the gym, so he helped me, show me different things. I remember the first time I squatted on the Smith machine, I was like, don't put any weight on it, like, I'm so scared. And he was like, okay, we'll start with no weight. I started with no weight, and I was like, wow, that's so easy, I can actually do that. So he put 5 pounds on, and that was still easy, and then 10 pounds on each side, and then that was still easy. And I just grew from there. Like, I remember the first time I squatted with 45 pounds on each side, and the bar I was using was only like a 22 or a 20 pounder, whatever it is. Mine now is 45. So to have like that little weight, like, to me now that's so little, and be able to do, I was only able to do 1 rep, but like, that was like a huge accomplishment for me. And like, to see the results from even just that, I was like, wow, I don't look manly at all like I thought I would. This isn't as tough as I thought it would be, and it's actually pretty fun. So that's a little background on like the beginning stages of my fitness journey. I'll see if I can figure out how to put up a picture of like me before versus me now, so you can see like how much I've changed. I know I've put it on my Instagram before, but let's see if I can get it pop up in the video. Wouldn't that be cool? So back in college, when I was starting my fitness journey, I did not take any supplements. It probably wasn't until like a year in that I started even buying protein powder. I just, was kind of lost, and I wasn't really sure what I should be taking, what I shouldn't be taking, and how important it was to fuel my body with enough food and protein after the workouts. So I began taking pre-workout. I started with just like a basic whey protein. Eventually found out that my body doesn't react well to whey protein, so now I take vegan protein. I've been taking that for years, like so long. Probably, I would say 3 to 4 years. Been taking vegan protein, and good luck finding a good one. There are not many, let me tell you. I have found a couple that are pretty good that I can tolerate. Other people absolutely hate the vegan proteins. Anyways, and then I was still like seeing results in the gym, but then as I was doing more research and seeing more information, like even on Instagram, you can learn so much about fitness through that platform, I decided to try a pre-workout. And this was about a year and a half ago. I tried my first pre-workout. Super exciting. It was a big day for me. But I tried that, and I personally don't like pre-workout. Always scared me because I felt like it was so much caffeine, it wasn't good for your heart, and like with the chemicals mixed in, I don't know, it just terrified me for the longest time. So the one I got, I made sure was all natural, organic, and was a lower caffeine stimulant in it, and you know, didn't have all the added junk in there that you really don't need in a pre-workout. So I started with that, and that was from yeah, a year and a half ago. And I kind of liked it. It was, I didn't get the tingly feeling at all. It just, you know, I felt like it improved my workouts a little bit. I was able to go longer at the gym, lift heavier, and I just felt like I was getting more on my workouts then. I've now switched, and I'm loving the Alani Nu pre-workout. Ooh, so good. And I also take her Pump, which is the caffeine-free, stim-free pre-workout. So if you're also sensitive to caffeine or you don't like the beta-alanine, I would recommend the Pump as well. Those two are my favorites right now. So I would recommend doing a pre-workout if you are wanting a little bit more out of your workouts. Again, it's not necessary. I like it. Not everybody likes it. Do your own thing. And then also recently I just started taking BCAAs, which that's like super recent. Like 4 months ago I started taking it. So with the BCAAs, I do notice a difference. I don't get as sore. So if you're someone, which I don't get sore often anyways, but I just like it with the BCAAs. I feel like I'm noticing, you know, progress a little faster as well. I don't get as sore, which can, for some people, it's tough doing other activities when you're really sore, like even like reaching up in the cabinet to grab a plate or bending down to pick something off the floor. Again, BCAAs I would say aren't as necessary if you're eating a full range on your diet, which, like I said, I'm not the best at eating like everything I'm supposed to, especially because I have a lot of food sensitivities. It's hard for me to get, you know, like my veggies and my fruits and my protein in. So the BCAAs I find for myself are really important, and I'm going to keep taking them and see how it goes from there. So that's kind of where I'm at in my journey right now. I'm a lot stronger than I used to be when I started. None of my clothes, I don't have a single piece of clothes from when I first started my journey. Nothing fit. I had to like buy a whole new wardrobe, which I love shopping, so that worked out. And I also feel a lot more confident. So prior to the gym, I also wasn't super confident either. Like I said, I was like really skinny, hard to gain weight. And so that's also another reason why I wanted to work out, was to build the confidence. And it definitely worked. Girl, you're not confident, get in the gym. Trust me, it'll change your life. You will feel so much more confident. If there's something you don't like, not necessarily saying like if you don't like something about yourself, change it, but it makes me feel so much better. Plus, I feel like with working out, I've just gained confidence, like appearance-wise, and the way I hold myself as well. Not necessarily the way I look, but it helps with confidence. I would say anxiety too, if you have anxiety. The gym is just all around, it's better for you, I think, and it's worked for me. So if anybody is like curious in the gym, not sure, just give it a shot. That's all you got to do. So I'm going to kind of wrap it up from here because I feel like I might be starting to ramble a little bit, but if there's anything that I missed or you want me to answer in my next video, let me know in the comments, subscribe, like. I don't know what exactly to do with YouTube yet, but do all of it. Comment, like, subscribe. Please, I'd be super excited if you did. But let me know if there's anything you want me to add into the next video. I'd love to hear your opinions. Thanks for watching my first YouTube video. Thanks, guys. Bye.